Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick video on SJ because I'm so proud of him. We started potty training, like hardcore potty training, the day before yesterday, and it's been going really good. He's been doing an awesome job. We kind of started we started introducing the idea of potty training to him a few months ago, but Sean and I haven't really been consistent with it, and he seemed to, we just thought he hated the toilet because we actually bought that little seat that sits on top of the toilet, so it was always just really hard because my dad watches him some days, and then preschool, which they assisted with helping him, but he would always say he didn't want to go, and so just this last weekend, so we just thought he didn't like it. So just this last weekend, I thought, you know what, he's really at that age where he's independent and he has been wanting to do things on his own. I mean, with everything. Even when we, go to watch a movie, he wants to be the one to push play. He wants to put his shoes on. So he wants to help, make his breakfast and his lunch. And he's just really at that experimenting age. And so I thought, let's get him... We were at Target, and I thought, let's just get him a little seat. I wanted to skip the little seat, the potty seat, and just go straight to the big boy toilet and put the, seat on there and then take it off, so that's all he would know. But, that wasn't working, and we weren't really trying as hard. We were just very inconsistent with it, and so I just thought, let's give this a shot. This little toilet was $12, and we call it his Froggy Potty. I think that's what it's called, actually, but this is what it looks like. The top part comes off, and it's just really easy to dump out, and I rinse it and then I clean it, and this has been working so well. Let me tell you, I was so afraid to potty train him. I think the reason that it never got done is because I didn't really know how to do it. I don't know. I have been terrified of the idea of potty training him. So what I did was we stayed in our guest room. We just recently moved SJ out of his crib. So we gave our guest bedroom, which is a full-size bed, we turned his crib, his convertible crib, into the headboard and moved the bed in there. So he has a big boy bed now. And so that room's empty. I did move tons of boxes in there, so I've been going through stuff for yard sale and just reorganizing everything in the closet, because when we moved in, we just shoved boxes in there, and I haven't even looked to see what was in them. So right now the room's a total mess. But I've been in there the last 2 days. Today's day 3 of potty training, and what we did is I just stuck the potty in there with us, and I closed the door, and we sat in there all day. I kept my iPad in there, so we watched some Mickey Mouse Clubhouse videos. We played cards. While I was organizing, I was teaching him what we were going through, and he was helping me. So we sat in there all day, Wednesday and Thursday, and I just kept his pants off. And then the first day he had 3 accidents. One was in his diaper, and that was when I was just trying to get him to do it with his diaper on, and then I thought, okay, the diaper, he knows that if he goes in it, he knows that if he, oh yeah, press play. He knows that if he goes in it, then, he doesn't feel the wetness or anything. So, the first day he had 3 accidents, 1 in his diaper and 2 on the carpet, and I had to clean that up, obviously. He did pee twice on the carpet. So 3 accidents, and then he went pee 3 times in the potty. So we were 3 for 3 on Wednesday. And then yesterday he had 1 accident, and that was on the carpet, and he was actually running across the room to get to the potty, and then he sat on it halfway through. So I still count it as an accident because he didn't make it there. And he peed on the floor, and then when he sat on the toilet, he peed a little bit more, and then the rest of the day, that was the only accident yesterday. And then he did 2 times poo-poo in the potty and 4 times pee-pee in the potty. And we were just so excited for him. And whenever SJ goes potty, when he goes number 2, we give him a little heart. It's like a little Valentine's heart chocolate that I bought that I showed you guys in my last video, I think. So he gets one of those, and then, excuse me, if he goes pee-pee in the potty, then we'll give him like an animal cookie, or we have those little straws, and I don't feel like we're giving him like tons of candy, which I really don't want to do. But we have been giving him like milk with like chocolate Nesquik powder in it, which he loves that. So that's like something he'll get as like a reward, and he's happy with that. We also bought those straws that when you drink through them, they're filled with like the little flavored beads. So we got chocolate and vanilla, and so we've been just giving, and you just put plain milk and then you sip through the straw, and it like flavors the milk as it goes through, and he really likes those. So we'll just do stuff like that, and he loves yogurt, so that was a reward one time. So it's not necessarily like candy all the time. Just for number 2, we do give him a chocolate heart, and sometimes if we don't bring it up, then he'll just ask for something else. So yeah, so he did 2 times poo-poo yesterday, 4 times pee, and then today he hasn't had, and the 1 accident yesterday. Today he actually has not had any accidents. When he woke up this morning, his diaper, we did put a diaper on him at night. So, because we haven't been doing this very long, so his diaper actually was dry, so he held it all night. And then this morning he said he had to go potty, and I helped him. He wanted to get his nightie off, but I was afraid, so I helped him unzip it, because I know it takes quite a while when he tries to do it on his own. So I unzipped it for him, which he wasn't very happy about, but he did sit on the potty, and he went pee, and he went pee a lot, so you could tell that he held it all night. And he's gone pee, I believe, twice more since, and he hasn't gone number 2 yet. But he hasn't had any accidents today, and right now he's wearing Disney Cars underwear. So I have put, before he was just wearing a long sleeve shirt because it's kind of chilly, and we're out in the living room today, so we're in a different room than we were yesterday and the day before. So I'm just experimenting, and we're keeping the potty close by. So as soon as he, he's at the point now where he goes, oh, I have to go potty, and he actually like walks to the seat and starts pulling his underwear down, and I help him pull them down. And then he gets so excited, and then we go dump it together in the toilet, and he flushes the toilet, and he gets so excited about it. So I'm just so proud of him. I've been calling everybody and telling them, and then texting my husband all day pictures like of actually what when he goes pee, I'm like, oh, look, he did it again. So we are so excited, and I can't believe that, I don't know, it just takes a little bit of dedication to it and consistency, and I don't know why I was so afraid, but it hasn't been that bad. So Wednesday, I was thinking, oh my gosh, our carpet's going to get so stained, but this is what we have to do. And then yesterday with the only one, the 1 pee on the carpet, it wasn't that bad. And today, he hasn't had any accidents, and he's in his underwear, and he's pulling them down by himself. So we started out with him bare, and then I don't know, he's been doing so good, so I'm just so happy for him, and I'm really happy for Sean and I too, because we were terrified of this, and we were getting frustrated for the last few months, and we were thinking about it and talking like to each other the other night, and we were like, you know what, we haven't even really tried. We've just kind of asked him, do you want to go potty? And he didn't really know about what it was or anything. He was just confused, and it was us. We were the ones that were confusing him because we were, terrified to start this whole process. But we just dedicated. I just said, okay, we're going to do this. We dedicated Wednesday to just SJ. I just asked him every 15 minutes to 30 minutes. And sometimes I distract him and say, okay, let's do your ABC flashcards. And so I would just, instead of saying, let's go potty, I would just grab the flashcards, and then he would say, okay, let's do the flashcards. So then I'd get him in front of him, and then as we were doing it, I'd say, let's just, you can sit on here while we do this. So then I'd pull his pants in, and he'd sit on the froggy potty. And so then by the time we were done, I would look down, and he had gone pee. So I just do that about every 30 minutes. 15 minutes, 30 minutes. I'd ask him like every 15 minutes if he had to go, but then about every 30 minutes I'd make sure he at least sat on the potty and tried. And then sometimes he'd say, no, I don't have to, and then I knew, okay, he doesn't have to do this right now because he's really insistent that he does not sit on the potty. And I didn't want to force him and make him get confused. So once we get, the potty is in every room that we are in right now. So once we get to the point where he can actually, he's starting to tell me now, and sometimes he just does it on his own. He just walks over to it and like sits. Or I can see him fidgeting with his underwear standing by it. So I'm like, okay, I know he has to go potty. So once he can hold it for longer and he's not just like, stressing to get his underwear off, I will move it into the bathroom. And I do that now, like when Sean and I go, we bring it into the bathroom, and when we sit, we have him sit in front of us just so he knows that's where you're supposed to do it. Yeah, it seems to be working, and I'm just really excited. So day 3 is going really good. We're having lunch right now, and I just wanted to let you guys know about our progress, and I'm just really excited, and he's going to be potty trained soon, so I'm so excited. And if you guys are going through potty training or thinking about it, and you have any questions, I know it can be really stressful. We were so afraid of it, and just approach it with an open mind, and they will learn. So don't be afraid of it. They actually, I don't know, I think that we worry too much sometimes about, what they can and can't do, and they are definitely smarter and brighter than we think. So he's doing a great job with it, and we're just very, very proud of him. So you guys have a good day, and we will see you later. Bye.